Hello and welcome to the Corner Flag. We are here on a Monday. We didn't make it on a Friday. For that, we are very, very sorry. But we are here on a Monday and we are resuming regular programming. And this is a big deal because of the results that happened. I have still, as a United fan, committed to this podcast. And I'm coming to you live with Ronak, who is also a United fan, who has also committed to this podcast, and with Nathan, who is a Liverpool fan, who had a slightly better weekend, but has also committed to this podcast. The only other Liverpool fan, Mukesh, is not committed, but commitment is an issue with him. But we are
I had a
here
great
on
weekend.
a yeah. Shut up, Nathan. Shut up. Okay, बहुत हो गया तेरा great weekend and all. ऐसा मंडे को ऐसे नहीं बोलते कि weekend was great and all.
Oh,
ऐसे नहीं
fuck
बोलते.
all weekend, bro. Shit.
Better,
The worst thing about
much better,
Sunday is next day Monday. तो ठीक से सो
much
भी नहीं
better,
सकते यार. Shit.
much better.
I
That
hate
is how
Sundays, dude. It's the worst fucking day of the week. Most overrated fucking day of the week. See, Saturday
I
at least, Friday night you're hopeful. कि
correct.
हाँ, थोड़ा Sunday छी बकवास.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Ronak, I can see that on a previous episode that we did, you were very proudly wearing the United jersey. आज तू grey t-shirt पहन के आया है. There's
Yeah,
no
as dull and as drab as I could possibly be.
yeah.
Okay, all the life has been sucked out within one
Oh,
match week.
oh, dude, इतना सारा optimism. Let's begin there only. Nathan, I feel like तुझे भी मजा आएगा to make fun of us United fans. But let's begin with the biggest upset of this game week one. Same old for Man United, losing 2-0 away to newly promoted Hull City. 2-0. And
You
this
know,
is this is Ronak after so much optimism about Michael Carrick, after so much optimism about United transfer window. Uh, Decent-ish. I mean, let's not say decent-ish. We were destroyed by Milan in preseason, but हम बोल रहे थे कि हाँ प्री सीजन ही है. ऐसे लग रहा था हल के अगेंस्ट भी इट वाज अ प्री सीजन गेम ओनली.
yeah, pretty much. This is the first time ever that United has lost against a newly promoted team on the opening day
Yeah.
across history.
First time.
First time. So
Wow.
this was obviously a very depressing start. Like how couple days back we were talking about City against Arsenal that City didn't show up.
Hmm.
It was somewhat like that for United. And while prefacing that City team that they didn't show up, I said that how we have talked about United over the last few years, that United don't show up, and it's exactly what happened in the opening week. Like when I saw the lineup, I was actually fairly positive. Okay, this looks like a decent lineup.
Yeah.
And we've got Cunha back, we've got Embomo, up top, we've got Bruno in, and let's see what we can do. And Dorgo, obviously, Carrick loves Dorgo,
Hmm.
and likes to play him further forward,
Yeah.
which honestly is fine where you're looking to counter and you're looking to defend across the matches, like last year against Arsenal and City, which is why it was such a good player in those games where you're really supposed to defend with five players in and then counter and break the lines, and that is where Dorgu really flourishes. But
Yeah.
when we have the ball, he can't do anything off of that left wing
Yeah.
when we're playing against a low block team, and that is exactly what was exposed in the first 45 minutes of the match.
Yeah, it was ridiculous because 72% I think roughly was the possession that we had, and it just goes to show that United are terrible against low blocks. We just do not know how to penetrate the low block, and as for us losing against a newly promoted side for the first time, if nothing else, we are a record-breaking club. So
Yeah.
it's just fucking ridiculous.
The only positive out of 90 minutes of us just watching nothing happen on United's attack, the only positive I could muster up from this game was
Hmm.
we didn't concede an open play goal. Both goals were out of set pieces. And, that is what something you can expect when you lose Casemiro, something you can expect when you have Aiden Heaven, a 19-year-old, starting your games. Sure, if he, messes up an open play, there's someone who might cover for him. There's
Yeah.
something he can even do himself, like as an athlete, as a fast 19-year-old young guy, he might just run and cover or maybe lunge in for a tackle and get away with it. But
Yeah.
in a set piece, if you miss your man, you concede a goal, and that is literally what happened.
yeah.
So
There
yeah,
was a there was again like Maguire marking Mazraoui
Yeah, dude,
in one
that
of the
was
corners. Like it, I feel like the you spoke about the one positive that you had about the goals being set piece goals and not open play goals. I think the one positive that I had was it is still the first game of the season. I know you're supposed to lay down a marker and all of that, but going away to a newly promoted side is always going to be tough. And I know this might
always.
sound like excuses, and they probably are, but it's always tough because the home fans are going to be up for it. They're coming back to the Premier League after a long time. They're playing against a big name club, so getting one over them is going to be a big morale boost. So they're always going to be charged up for games like this. And the fact of the matter is, United just weren't at the races. United just weren't awake. Itna sara possession tha, but there was no penetration, like I said. And Carrick needs to find solutions.
Yeah, yeah, I 100% agree. Like the just out the get go, I am not a fan of Patrick Dorgo on the left wing. I just
Hmm.
don't think he's a United left winger.
Hmm.
Like that position holds some weight,
Yeah.
and you can't just be taking the ball on your left and keep trying to crossing, like keep trying to cross it in,
Yeah.
even when there's no one there. And it just really pissed me off. And just seeing that lineup in the start with Dorgo on the left, I was a little apprehensive because I knew we were up against a low block.
Yeah.
And we don't need five defenders on the pitch. And I look at Patrick Dorgo as a defender. His
Yeah.
ideal position is a wing back, but now that position doesn't exist in our team.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just I wanted to see Rashford or Cunha off the left. Maybe Amar wasn't there, so I was hoping maybe Sheshko gets a start
Hmm.
or something along that line. But obviously, I think Sheshko was only fit enough as a sub. And as soon as Marcus Rashford came in the second half, we immediately saw just something what a left winger is supposed to do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he had the best of games or he was brilliant, he scored a hat trick or whatever. No, but it was just something more as a left winger that you need that Dorgu just cannot give.
Yeah. The what you said about just wanting to cross into the box, I think that was the biggest game plan that I found really frustrating,
Yeah,
because when you have players like Mbomo, Cunha, Bruno, you need to be playing through the middle. You need to be breaking that low block through the middle.
yeah,
Crossing a ball into the box when you're playing against a back five, against a team that is historically known for being a leaky defense. All right, firstly, Hull had the worst statistics of goals against in the championship last season. It's a miracle how they've been promoted. They're going to
yeah,
be everybody's favorites to go down again this season. Right. Hull
100%.
City this season is going to be a fucking
yeah.
goal fest. Like, it is a lottery for anybody who plays against Hull City, or at least that's what the prediction was going to be as the season came around. They're playing with a back five. You cannot just Ram Borose put balls in the box, man. And you don't even have Sheshko, who's like got the aerial advantage, or Casemiro, who's known to get in amongst the defenders and get a headed goal in. None
Yeah,
of your players are suited to that type of play. So it was just
yeah.
weird to see that being the game plan being used.
They were really out of ideas. And honestly, like I'd like to just applaud Hull because they really put in a performance. And they in the start they had a couple of mistakes where
Yeah,
the Mbomo got an open shot and all, but even the keeper was up for it.
yeah,
Whoever, I think Solakis or something, he's a new keeper that Hull have gotten, and he
yeah,
was absolutely up for it.
yeah,
And I honestly don't have much to say about the United performance. I'm just hoping that they're able to turn it around. Obviously, next is Ipswich at home.
yeah,
I'm obviously thinking that this is going to be a win for us
Easy,
because
easy, easy win.
yeah, a home game fans won't let you get away with a
Yeah,
performance
yeah,
like that. But
yeah,
all I can say is that it's a troubling sign, and I hope they can kind of find what the problem was and have a better game plan in the future games, and they're able to fix these such issues.
yeah,
And such games you can just go get out with a 1-0 or a 2-1 victory, even a 1-all. I'd be okay after, like, when we were 2-0 down, I was okay with a draw. But fuck, we couldn't even score one goal. It was really heartbreaking.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are United's next three fixtures?
Uh, Ipswich at home. Right, I can just pull it up in a second. Yeah,
Dude,
Ipswich at
like,
home, Everton away, and City at home.
oh,
So
interesting.
Ipswich is the
The
only
last
sort of
two.
on
Hmm.
paper easy game because Everton away is going to be tough.
Everton away is gonna be tricky.
And City is going to be easy as well because City under Maresca. Of
Oh,
course,
City
City
will.
is.
I mean, you can clip it like after the opening day defeat against Hull. I in my friends group I was like, call it. We're winning against City.
Yeah, you're beating City.
Yeah, yeah,
This
hundred
is
percent,
happening, dude. This is like we all can see it, to some sort to a
hundred
degree. Like,
percent.
ये होने वाला
Marcus,
है. Like,
don't jinx it, is all I'm saying. Don't fucking
Ronak, you
jinx it.
started this, dude. I was
क्या
on
होगा
my
हल से
way.
हारेंगे.
I was
We
on
can
my
only
way
laugh, guys.
to an event and
Yeah.
I get a notification. Hull City 1, United 0. I'm like, हाँ ठीक है चल whatever. And then I reach the venue and all, and then I open my phone. I'm like, fuck 2-0. And क्या हो रहा है? I couldn't watch the game because obviously it was an event, but bro, like I've had all my DMs went quiet. Like all these fucking United fans start messaging me. No one messaged me.
Hmm.
And when yesterday mentioned Liverpool drew, then they've come in my DMs like, oh, celebrating a draw versus Newcastle, how the mighty have fallen. I'm like, dude, shut up.
Yeah, I don't think United fans have any fucking legs to stand
Okay,
on
No,
to
who
give
has
banter to anyone.
who is a more shameful fan base, United or Arsenal?
Arsenal, 100%.
Arsenal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
100%.
don't have
I
an
fair,
iota.
fair. I'll agree.
उनके पास
I mean, they
iota
were
of
pretending to
history.
be Real Madrid when they hadn't even won a league in 20 years. Like last year, they won the league finally, but they were pretending
Hmm.
to be Real Madrid even in that during the season. I was like, come on, get a grip of yourselves.
Yeah. But
It's so easy to trigger Arsenal fans, na?
very,
Just
very, yeah,
show
Yeah.
them
very, very.
any European trophy, not just champ, any. ये देखो conference. है तेरे पास नहीं ना नहीं मेरे को. Europa.
Uh, but Arsenal did start really well, right? Arsenal
Oh
3
yeah,
0
dude.
victors
I watched that
over
game.
Coventry, and I mean, just
That
honestly,
Calafiori assist was good, huh? That मजा आया.
Oh, it was brilliant.
It was
It
he
was
played
brilliant.
damn well.
And I had called Calafiori's name as an FPL shout,
yeah,
so it
मैंने
was great
लिया
to see him.
मैं पहले
मैंने भी लिया.
मैंने गैब्रियल को डाला था लेकिन 8 million का डिफेंडर इज जस्ट
Too
नॉट
much.
वर्थ इट
It's too
My
much.
Odegaard
Calafiori
worked.
gives
Nice.
Dude, I also feel so stupid now. I forgot to update my FPL team. I just forgot about it.
welcome to the club.
And I put Maguire in defense and Lamins as keeper, man.
Heavy. Heavy. Even I had Maguire
Chalo.
in defense.
My midfield was Odegaard, Soboslai, Gravenberch, and I forgot. So Gravenberch
Oh,
got
Gravel
assist.
and Show was both. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, they got Gravenberch got Birch got assist. Sobo got that
Yeah,
was a good penalty by the way.
yeah, yeah.
But no, we'll
Confidence.
get to Liverpool in a bit. Arsenal versus Coventry City. That's
Great
how
game.
you fucking play against a newly promoted side. Frank Lampard's
Yeah.
Coventry City touted to ruffle some feathers this season, much like Sunderland last season. But we'll see what happens. 3-0 defeat to Arsenal is not embarrassing at all. But it's like these
No,
guys
and
mean business.
like last year, towards the end of the season, I think in one of our streams only, I have to go back and look. I'd really mentioned that once Arsenal win the league,
Hmm.
you're going to see a different Arsenal where
Hmm.
they'd like to be more attacking. They'd be more secure of themselves,
Hmm.
and they will push on for the second and third goal. How last season a lot of criticism was that they were only defending 1-0 leads,
Hmm.
and
Yeah, now they've got that
I don't
confidence, no?
think, yeah, now they've got that confidence. They've got the players in also as well. Like Solakis, not Solakis,
Solis.
Solis is freaking
Good player,
brilliant.
man. Good
He's
player.
brilliant, but also right now there was his debut, the Premier League debut of this player. So I remember when I'm not that I'm comparing Solis to Martial, but Martial had a very hot breakthrough,
Yeah.
and in the start the defenders don't know what to expect of you.
Yeah.
And that's why you're able to surprise them on every single step, and it
Yeah.
becomes slightly easier, and you've got that quick foot, quick pace, obviously, all of it.
Yeah.
The second season is where it gets difficult, where they have a year's worth of data.
Yeah.
Defenders know you, they know how you're going to do, they know what you want to do, what you prefer, what you don't prefer.
Yeah.
So it's just something to think about, but he's obviously a absolutely brilliant player, and I think he's going to make that left wing spot his own.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely. And the what I also find interesting for Arsenal fans, and Arsenal fans will be very happy about this, is like Nathan said, the return of Martin Odegaard to top form. He
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
been a key miss for Arsenal in certain games, and when
It was a
Odegaard is
scrappy
ticking,
goal,
no, but
but
just
still.
any goal, honestly, any
Yeah.
goal for a player like a Martin Odegaard, or honestly any other player actually, goal marega Premier League mein, your confidence is going to be at an all-time high, right?
Yeah.
The more confidence Martin Odegaard has, the more lethal Arsenal are. That's just a fact,
Mm.
right?
Hmm.
And this is a season where, of course, there's going to be a lot more pressure on Arsenal because they've just won the league. Everybody's going to be asking questions about whether they can do it again, whether they really deserved it last season because everybody else was so shit. So lots of pressure is going to be on that squad. They've come to the Champions League final and they've lost it. So that is another front that they're going to want to go all the way again. And it is a season that they're getting into where Declan Rice has been overrun in midfield over the last season and the World Cup after that, right? Like he has been overused. He's been so overworked. There is genuine concern of injury. They are getting Bukayo Saka, who's also coming back from a slightly serious
Mm.
injury. His World Cup time was also quite limited. It's not like he pulled up any trees in the World Cup. So his form and his goals are not a guarantee, at least at the start of the season, first 2-3 game weeks, let's say. So, in a situation like this, if your Kai Havertz's and if your Martin Odegaards are going to be at top form and they're going to be genuine goal threats where they will contribute week in, week out, then that is the best sign for an Arsenal fan. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be very, very happy seeing that. I'd be a little relieved about my squad, regardless of the holes that are obviously there and that haven't been
Mm.
plugged yet. I'm just saying that in terms of the Arsenal defense, there are holes there. For example, Christian Mosquera
Yeah.
is not really your first choice defender, and William Saliba's injury is going to haunt them. But the way they are playing in attack is kind of papering over the cracks in defense as of now, till they sign Ezri Konsa, which looks like it's going to happen.
It's already done. It's
It's
already
done.
done.
No, he's already presented
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
Oh, it's
Emirates.
present. He's presented. What?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh
it's
I
shit!
mean,
done.
मैं
yeah,
It's
देखा ही
it's
done.
नहीं.
already it did that.
He should be starting in the next couple of game
Yeah,
weeks,
next
I'm
2 3 games
assuming.
आएगा वो bench पे. Sorry,
Apart from that,
starting.
Arsenal, in the City game, in the Community Shield, we had seen that Lewis Kelly ball to Calafiori,
Hmm.
which was the assist, and it was brilliant one. And I'd said that we saw that across that game, and we're going to be seeing more of it.
Yeah.
And we saw multiple times that same line breaking pass from Lewis Kelly down the line of the D into the feet of Calafiori, and he's just
Yeah.
doing really well.
Yeah.
And like just comparing something from last season, Arsenal's last season was built on set piece success and their defenders chipping in with goals.
Yeah.
And this season I think it is more of the same, but with a little bit of a difference where
Yeah.
we are seeing more
Mm.
of Ben White and more of Calafiori up front. Set pieces, they'll come and go when they come and go. But I just think Arsenal pride so much themselves on their defense, and I think now it's going to get even better. The
Yeah.
only issue for Arsenal is to keep all of them fit, literally,
Yeah.
because even Calafiori, we've seen him
Yeah.
injured in the past.
Yeah.
Saliba's already injured. Timber is still not back from an injury.
Yeah.
Ben White had a very injury ridden
What about
season.
Timber, man?
Yeah.
So yeah, they're absolutely stacked.
Dude, their depth
And
is.
Just to add on to your point, Ronak, I think the evolution in Arsenal's attacking strategy in terms of their defenders, of course, is their their fullbacks or wingbacks cutting into the center. Like you saw Calafiori occupy a lot more of central spaces,
yeah, yeah,
which obviously makes him more of a excuse me, more of a goal threat. So yeah, shout out to FPL players. I think Calafiori
You
is
know,
a very very solid bet in your FPL defense.
like how we talk about the fullback overlapping the wingers. I think Arsenal
Exactly.
have a inward overlap where they
Yeah.
cut in between, in
Yeah.
front of the wingers, and get a ball and get into the D.
Exactly.
So it's a very interesting tactic,
Very
and
very yeah.
yeah,
Very very cool. Let's talk about Arsenal's closest title rivals, Manchester City. They got lucky.
yeah,
They
Oh,
got
I missed the game, man.
fucking lucky. No, no, they
yeah.
they got very lucky. It looked like they were not going to get any fucking
I
headway.
mean, they started with Mark Gahey in midfield. Just
Yeah,
by the
In
way,
midfield.
yeah.
In midfield.
yes,
What?
yes, in midfield as a central
Who was
midfielder.
with him in midfield? Gay ke sath. No,
Kovacic,
Choki came on. Foden. Oh,
Kovacic,
Kovacic,
Foden. Sorry.
Kovacic,
Kovacic.
Kovacic, Kovacic, and Foden. Yeah, so it
I
was Gahey,
forgot they
Kovacic, and
still have
Foden as
Kovacic with them.
Can you
exactly.
imagine? Can you imagine Maresca telling Mark Gehi that देख भाई तू रॉड्री का रोल प्ले करेगा? मार्क गेही बोल रहा है मैं क्रिस्टल पैलेस से आया है भाई लोग मैं बैलोन डोर का रोल कैसे प्ले करेगा?
Oh,
But
dude,
he
you
got the goal,
mentioned
man. He
Guaina.
fucking he got the
Yeah,
goal.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got it.
Uh,
Speaking of Guaina, last year at the same time, Guehi to Liverpool was going to happen, if you remember.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
that
how can we
fucking
forget?
Oliver Glasner, that man, what it would have been, man.
अरे but
Yeah,
then you should
hundred
be happy that
percent.
you got Ronald Araujo.
Actually, just couple days back, I was thinking about this very thing. If Liverpool would have gotten uh, Mark
Guehi.
Gahey, Slot would still be the manager.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Are you serious? You think so?
Sixty
Yeah,
Why do you why
forty,
I
wait
think
60%
why
yes.
do you
No,
say
no,
that?
I agree. Dude,
Mark
Konate was
Gahey
just
is a absolutely terrific defender. He would have
Yeah.
really
yeah, dude.
solidified the defense, partnering Virgil van Dijk. I think they conceded a lot less goals than they already did last season.
Dude,
Hmm.
So yeah, it
Konate
would
was
have
like
changed
just
so many
shaky,
results.
dude, last time. Konate looked like he was playing at Andrews, honestly,
No, and also
last season.
Yeah.
so I mean, yeah, Magi, as evidenced by this very game week, he can even come in with a goal or two of his own,
Yeah.
and we've even
Yeah.
seen him for City, even seen him for
Plus,
Palace score several goals. So I definitely think if they had gotten Mark Gay's signature at the end of the last summer window, things would have been very different for Liverpool.
oh god, dude,
But
you
then
brought
Nathan
up
would
that.
be very unhappy. No, then Nathan should be happier now because he though hated Slot last season.
Yeah.
So if Slot would have
Second
stayed,
half of the
no,
season, I lost
but
my
wait,
shit,
wait, wait,
bro.
wait, wait, wait. Nathan, तू इतना इतना गाली दिया है तू Slot को, तू अभी तक गाली देता है Slot को. So now if Gay would have come to Liverpool and Slot would have kept his job, then you would be one unhappy Liverpool fan. Isn't that right? देख मैं मेरा अंदर का
I'm
अर्नब जगा रहा
unhappy in general also. So this,
Acha.
this is like, हाँ ठीक है यार, चलो ठीक है, just watch
हूँ.
for
We'll see.
entertainment's sake.
We'll
When I
see.
lost it with Slot, Carabao Cup last season, the Crystal Palace game at home, he started the C team.
Full teenagers he
Yeah.
started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
The
without
only possible
realizing
cup they could have gotten.
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
without realizing that you've already lost to Crystal Palace twice between August between August and September, yeah. And that game was like early October or something, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
oh my god, like I saw that Crystal Palace lineup, Sar, Mateta, khatam, just
Glasner's Palace was really good,
oh
man.
man, it was so good,
Yeah.
so good, so good. As he also was there, yeah,
Yeah.
like last
Yeah.
year around this time. As joined Arsenal in Jan this year, no?
Not Jan, it
think-
was in the summer window only, but towards the end of the summer window.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
oh okay.
Uh,
Oh, sorry, I keep getting confused between Eze and Semenyo, man. It's such a I don't know why.
Racist.
I don't know why, dude. It used to be the hair. It's just the hair.
ऐसे सेमेन्यू में एक भी समझू, but City और Arsenal.
Yeah, I keep swapping the players. My bad.
I mean, Arsenal are trying to be City only. Now, what else is there? Like,
Yeah.
City का ही assistant manager ले लिया.
You know what's my backup gonna be this season? I'm gonna start watching Saudi Pro League because Al Nassr and Postecoglou is managing Ronaldo. I wanna watch that dynamic play out.
And Postecoglou
I
managing
wanna see
Ronaldo is
that.
great because there's that
Both
video where
very
Ronaldo
big egos.
turned No, no, Ronaldo's returned to training after his wedding and all, and Ange just said, "Big man is here. You all right, mate?" I'm like, yeah, Ronaldo hai, chuti.
Uh,
Love
Congratulations
it,
to us.
love it,
Happy for
love
you,
it.
mate.
But City, of course, getting the winner through Josco Guardiol, judged to be offside at first, but immediately VAR की भी जरूरत नहीं थी. Replay में we could all tell that he was onside, and again, like defenders coming up, which and scoring goals for City, which sucked for my FPL, which had captained Haaland. As did many millions of other players, I am sure. Ronak, किसको
Hmm.
captain किया था तू?
Bruno. And Vice was on
Oh,
Haaland. So I was
and
getting a 2 either way.
same, yeah, same.
Hey,
It's just
what were your points,
you know
by the
that's
way?
so yeah, 36 or something. It's not worth it. The problem is,
Same.
man,
Mine
United
were
lost and FPL didn't do much. Like it's a double fucking depressing weekend
Yeah.
because of that. When United loses and FPL में थोड़ा अच्छा
40.
standing आता है ना, fuck you, Nathan.
Bad. 40,
I
40
got
at 4 point.
63.
Oh,
Hey yaar,
yeah, see
oh
here.
guys,
Yeah, we are happy with
छी
36
yaar,
and 40.
छी
You just
yaar,
reversed the 36, bro.
छी. So
63.
sad. I'm
Yeah, but I
so
I
played
wonder
my
how much.
bench boost.
हाँ तू
I
वो
don't even know
टाइप का
who I
नर्ड
put
है
on
ना.
the bench, bro.
यू आर दैट टाइप ऑफ नर्ड. फर्स्ट वीक में बेंच बूस्ट वगैरह प्ले कर रहा है, इतना
Yeah.
स्ट्रैटेजाइज कर रहा है. मैं सेकंड गेम वीक में कर दूं क्या बेंच बूस्ट?
Hey, I still
I
have
mean, if
one
you got the
player.
players, why not?
Chelsea are still playing, no? I have got Jao Pedro on bench.
Yeah.
तू
The whole
मारेगा
वो
भाई.
world
मारेगा.
has Jao Pedro on bench. I
Not
mean,
me.
in the team, like yeah.
Not
Oh
me.
shit, huh? I put Jeremy Doku in my midfield and he's injured. Damn it.
Yeah.
I would have got
So
at least 2, 3 more points if he had
Doku
to.
didn't play only, no.
Uh, I didn't know he was injured. I just put him.
No, but I
Uh,
mean, talking about the City game, cities didn't seem to have any attacking penetration. Haaland seemed to be off of it, which is very, you don't see it often, but
इसने
Haaland
बाल
was
काटा था
off of
इसलिए.
it.
बाल काटा
Yeah,
इसलिए.
it
It
seemed
is
very
all
weird.
in the hair. It is all in the hair.
But the player to change the script for City was Ryan Cherky, providing
Yeah,
2 assists, and both were brilliant assists. The
yeah.
sneaky passes into the to the defender, and yeah, brilliant goals.
But tell me something now, Ronak, Ryan, and this is something that we've noticed last season also under Guardiola. I think the Premier League Instagram account put this up or something, right? Like he's always learning because he would always be taken by Guardiola hand over the shoulder after a game और ऐसा ज्ञान बांटते रहता था गार्डियोला चर्की को. And the same thing you saw with Maresca after this game as well. Maresca already bald, already trying very hard, like body language very similar to Pep, trying very hard to be Pep 2.0, right? And he's doing the
Mm,
same thing with Cherki. Now we know and we have seen how good of a player Ryan Cherky is. We have
yeah.
seen that when he was at Lyon as well. We have seen flashes of that at Man City. We have seen flashes of that with France. But the fact of the matter is, Ryan Cherky does not start a game for France. Ryan Cherky is not
Hmm.
starting a game for Man City. And this has been for a long time coming. It's not like he has dramatically bettered his performances or worsened his performances. He has just constantly been a bench fixture. So is he
Hmm.
just a very expensive super sub? Or
I
is there
think he's
something
like
fundamentally
Sancho.
wrong? Is there
I
something
think he's like
fundamentally wrong?
Sancho. I think he's like Sancho a bit. That his
Sancho.
attitude is not the most appreciated with coaches. They don't
Hmm.
think he's ready to put a shift in. Yes, when they have the ball, he's a very creative player, and
Hmm.
that is something which ticked off Didier Deschamps in the World Cup,
Hmm.
where he didn't bring on Cherky or whatever. I think he was asking Cherky to go warm up or something, and Cherky said no, or whatever. It was some little bit of a controversy like that, but.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's just a bit of an attitude problem with Cherky.
Speaking of City, just in, Newcastle are set to sign Nico Gonzalez from Man City, a deal worth up to 68 million.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's interesting.
I was about to talk about that also, because imagine you're Nico Gonzalez. You've been at the clubs for the past 1 or 2 years, and you've seen players like Rodri and Bernardo Silva play ahead of you, which you can obviously take. Now they leave.
Yeah.
Okay, and who starts game week 1 ahead of you in midfield?
Mark Gahey.
I mean, that has to be some sort of a direct message ke body leave.
Yeah.
Oh, Enzo Fernandez also City are pushing for. I think this could be like one of those deadline day transfers. I think ho jayega.
I mean,
I think
Enzo Fernandez
it's
to City has been a transfer saga for a very long time, and it was also
oh yeah,
hilarious that Chelsea set a 5 p.m. deadline. I mean, does Chelsea
oh
know
yeah.
that there is an actual transfer deadline that is globally accepted as the actual fucking deadline, post which you cannot make any transfers?
So
I
now,
think there
if
are
City come up with the money, it is Chelsea either have to be
But then Chelsea have to say no. Then
exactly
Chelsea
now.
have to say
yeah.
no.
Now, do
Now
they
you
stand on their
you
ego for
They have
120
to.
million,
They have
or do
to.
they take the money?
And in fact, I feel like this is what Manchester City have to do, and we already know that they have very good lawyers who are dealing with their 117 whatever fucking cases. So ये कर सकते हैं City, and I implore the bosses at Man City to do this. I feel like just before actual transfer deadline day, send a ridiculous bid, £500 million, ऐसा कुछ तो अतरंगी बिड भेजो चेल्सी को कि तुम्हारा सारा डेट हम लोग खत्म कर देंगे एक पेमेंट में, नो इंस्टॉलमेंट्स ऑल्सो, नथिंग, नो नीडेड फॉर amortization, नथिंग, one time fucking
wow.
upfront cash payment, £500 million. And then if Chelsea accept, they need to be taken to the court for arbitration of sports. Sue the
Yeah,
fuck
that
out
would
of
be
Chelsea. How
so
can you accept
funny,
this?
dude.
How can you accept this when you said deadline was then? फिर
Then
तुम कैसे एक्सेप्ट किया? ऐसा करना चाहिए.
Just
this is
talk
like
about some.
the
Go ahead, Nathan. Go ahead.
no, no, I completely lost my train of thought.
Sorry. So, City, uh, City Tottenham are having a couple of transfers between them.
Yeah, couple.
Savigno
I
and
mean,
Marmoush. So
fucking great transfers for Spurs. What the
no.
Bro,
fuck?
dude,
So
six players
listen,
they've signed, no?
listen to what City did.
Hmm.
Okay, so we were all
Oh,
confused that how City were able to sell Savigno for 85 million.
Hmm.
Right? We were all
Hmm.
questioning that he's been a flop at City. How the hell are they selling him for 85 million?
Hmm.
Look what these people have done. They sold Savigno for 85 million,
Hmm.
and then they sold Marmoush for 50.
Hmm.
The actual thing was both were supposed to be reverse fees, but
Huh.
Marmoush had a buy-on clause, so they kept his transfer fee low and they
Ah,
banked on Savino, so they don't have to pay the sell-on clause, a higher sell-on clause.
क्या मस्त
wow.
मस्त मस्त negotiating, मस्त accounting, ऐसा मजा आता है.
I
Somebody,
absolutely flipped.
कोई तो कोई तो
Dude, I'm
एक्सेल पे
convinced
वंडर्स
between
कर रहा
those Emiratis, there's one Gujarati guy, bro. 100% doing business at it.
है.
100%, bro.
100%,
100%
100%.
has to
किसका
be,
बेल बजा?
dude.
किसका बेल बजा?
खाना
Okay.
गया.
uh, but yeah, so that was Man City. Let's talk about Liverpool, because we don't want Nathan to go and get his food. Newcastle 2, Liverpool 2. Of course, the game was a tribute to the late great Kevin Keegan, who passed away a few days ago. Spectacular player, spectacular manager, played for
Yeah,
Liverpool as well as
Liverpool.
Newcastle. It was nice to see all the players warming up in number 7 Keegan shirts.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely tribute paid. I wonder if something similar will happen to Alexander Isak when he dies eventually.
Oh God,
नहीं
how
होगा,
grim, man.
ऐसा नहीं होगा, ऐसा तो नहीं होगा. But it was good for Alexander Isak also to return to St James's Park, his first
It
game
wasn't good.
against
It was
Newcastle. It
not
wasn't good.
good.
It
It was
wasn't
not
good.
good.
He had a
Bro,
terrible time.
I feel Newcastle
I've
fans are going through a lot of vindication. They're like, haha, told you.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Told
Like every
fucking
time Isak just got the ball, now I'm increasing the volume, like just to see how they react. Like.
I
So
was
I
really.
missed.
Go aad. Haan, bola Nathan.
I
I've
missed the
been just
first
cutting
half
you
of
off.
the match because I went to play. I was like, "Chal, I've not played on a Sunday in a while." तो खेलते हैं.
Hmm.
And then I've come home, watched the entire second half. It was fun. Like I was like, "What? They are taking risks? Are you serious? Iraola, really? I love it.
Hmm.
Hey, maza aaya." Then I saw this, dude. Oh my god! I don't understand. I have one problem. I have. Why is Rio and Gomaha playing right wing, bro? I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, okay, chal, Harvey Elliott, they're going to sell only now. I don't see
Hmm.
Elliott staying.
Hmm.
So if Elliott had to make even the bench for this game, he could have started right wing.
Hmm.
But Ngomoha, as great as a player, young player he is only a left winger, bro. Like, dude, like the game was lost, almost lost there only. Like it was okay. Victor Munoz also, dude. I see him doing well. Like he's got the pace. He can dribble well. His passing, his vision. Like He and maybe Frimpong, I feel, will have some sort of partnership on the right.
Hmm.
And I was just
Frimpong needs to play better to have a partnership with anyone. Firstly,
yeah,
like
that's
Frimpong has
also
Frimpong
true.
done,
needs to play
he
better.
needs to,
Chodo, he needs to
Yes.
play.
he needs to play. On that note, Gaurav Dole has a great question. What is your opinion on Florian Wirtz? Can we call him a flop? I think yes. I think
I'm
he's one of the
50-50
worst
still. I'm
signings Liverpool
50-50.
have made. अभी तक 50-50 है तू. अभी तक
50-50.
50-50 है.
I'm still
How much did
50-50
Liverpool
about it.
pay for him?
A fuck
120.
ton. I think a fuck ton million
No,
pounds.
120,
100.
right?
No, 120 was for Isak.
Okay.
Uh,
Wasn't Isaac more? I thought
no,
Isaac
Isak
was
was
more.
120. Isak was 120.
ये देखो भाई लोग, जब भी तुम यूनाइटेड के फैन हो ना, तो इसी चीजों पे हंसना इम्पोर्टेंट है, क्योंकि और तो हैप्पीनेस नहीं है तुम्हारी लाइफ में, तो और करे ही क्या.
Yeah, so Wirtz was
uh,
116 million pounds.
yeah, almost 120.
See, honestly, I don't know. He's a good player. He always
He's a
has
great
impact on
player.
the team. He always has impact on the team.
He's a great player in
Uh,
a shit team, right, Nathan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Liverpool need a number 6.
I'm
Dude,
just
why
I'm just saying.
Gravenberch is not
I'll
gonna play what Slot asked him to do, play the defensive mid. नहीं हो सकता अभी उसके. He's done.
I'll
You can see it also. उसको नहीं करना है वो. He can't hold the game. I mean, he
I
can, but
love
just doesn't want to.
Gravenberch, man. I love
Dude,
Gravenberch.
I liked him when I first saw him at Bayern also. Like 2-3 games which I saw, I remember. I'm like, हाँ ये अच्छा
He's
player है.
brilliant. I would love him at United, honestly.
No.
यार मेरे को डच
Yeah.
प्लेयर्स का थोड़ा पीटीएसडी है, तो
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
maybe not. I'll tell you
Yeah.
where this comes from. It comes from that fuck all Wesley Schneider rumor. जब से उसका rumor आया है ना,
Oh, what?
like
Yeah,
Dutch
dude,
players
this
would
was
just,
such a throwback.
we had Van Nistelrooy and Van Persie, Jabstam earlier, but I'm saying Van Persie was the last Dutch player that did well for us. The
Daily
Wesley
Blind.
Schneider कल्ट प्लेयर है वो, कल्ट प्लेयर है वो अंदाज अपना अपना ऑफ
लिवरपूल के सामने फ्री किक में गोल मारा था सेट पीस रूटीन में. करियर डन है.
correct but no I look honestly with Liverpool, all I will say is this: they have overspent in the transfer market for Isak and Wirtz. I think we are all
Yeah.
aware of that. They have not lived up to the hype and the price tag, and time is running out for them to make a mark. Like, let's be very honest, time is running out. The way Isaac behaved in his transfer from Newcastle was also not
That's
great.
just karma playing up, right? Serving itself right now, man.
Their appointment of Andoni Iraola is a very good appointment. Iraola is a
Yeah.
very good manager, as evidenced by his stint at Bournemouth. The way he got that Bournemouth team to play and the heights that he took them to, fantastic stuff.
He
However,
knows what it takes in the Premier League. Like, he can do it.
yes, however, if you remember Iraola's appointment at Bournemouth, the larger consensus was that he was going to be the first manager to get sacked in that season. That was the larger consensus, that he is going to go. He is not good enough for the Premier League. He's not good enough for Bournemouth. And the start that Bournemouth had under Andoni Iraola was also very, very
Very
slow.
tough.
They did
Very
not
slow.
they
Yeah.
did not get into a rhythm. They did not start getting the results uh, early on in his tenure. And this was at Bournemouth, which is a much smaller club. Now think about that same manager and the same methods at a club as the size of Liverpool. It's going to be very tough for you guys. It's going to be. I'll be very surprised if Liverpool under Iraola hit the ground running immediately. Like, yes, first game they've survived a 2-2 draw when they were losing 2-1 till the very last minute, in fact, and they were saved by a penalty. So it's not something remarkable that
Oh,
Liverpool did
and
in the
even
game to control the
Gakpo's
game.
first goal was a
Oh, what a
freaking
goal, dude.
banger from 30, 25 yards out. It's not going to
Correct.
Dude,
happen
that was
every
such a
game.
good goal.
Correct. So
Yeah.
you've got 1 point in game week 1. Let's see how the next 5 game weeks go. I
Yeah.
would be very surprised if Liverpool start winning or playing cohesively in these first game weeks. I feel like you're going to have a very slow start to the season, and I feel
It's
like eventually you're going to end somewhere around mid-table. But that's just the first season, and I feel like second season onwards, if the Liverpool ownership,
yeah.
which is now under Bezos and all with the consortium,
Yeah. I fully
if they
agree,
stick
dude.
with Iraola, then happy times will come. But this first season is going to be
No.
very, very, very tough.
I would say tough, yes, but I with the quality, I still think they just need, all the players just need to find that rhythm and all of that. And I think once that gets going, they'll play well. It's going to take. I'm giving Liverpool like maybe 10 game weeks. It's a
Hmm.
stretch, I know, but 10. Uske baad, chalo. Then they can assess based on these 10 games, and then they can take
Hmm.
it forward. And I
Hmm.
think Barcola bhi hopefully hona hi chahiye abhi. So I think
हो
once
जाएगा.
Barcola also comes in, and plus also Ekitike is injured. So if Ekitike was that, that would have trust. Dude, Ekitike has been better than Isak
Yeah,
from what we've seen in the past season at least. So okay, Isak's been injured as well, fair. But in
yeah.
terms of just overall performance, Ekitike, dude. So
No, no,
Ekitike is also
100%.
Chiesa
100%
is
Ekitic is injured.
still somehow injured.
Hmm.
So I think once okay, if Chiesa also comes in for the next game, that could sort of make a difference. And plus, Liverpool just need a CDM, right wing, of course, and one more center back or right back. That's it. And then I could be like, okay, then this team looks in a decent spot to compete, not for
Hmm.
the title, obviously, but top
Hmm.
four at least,
Hmm.
top five if maybe.
Yeah.
So, like you said, bro, yeah, I think it's going to. I'll give Iraola one season, like just to
Yeah, I think
set
it's
the
a
fundamentals and
whole
stuff.
team in flux where they've obviously changed managers.
Yeah,
They are changing the centre back pairing. They have the Mo Salah, who's been an integral figure for the past eight
exactly,
ten
dude.
years, has departed. That right wing spot is such a huge gaping hole in their team that they need to be, that needs to be fixed. They're gonna get Barcola. Victor Munoz is there, who's a relatively new young player. There's Ngumoha coming in. The best position of him is yet to be decided.
Hmm.
Then we
Yeah,
have Words, who's still trying to hit the ground
the
running.
ground
And then,
running.
the 90 minutes goes by, like for 60, 70 minutes, it's Words trying to do his thing in as a cam. And then
The
Shabozlai finally ends the game there at cam. So
Hmm.
it's
yeah
the whole
problem
team
was
is in flux.
correct. Yesterday's game, Gravenberch should have played a proper six. I mean, like last season, Wirtz and Sobo should have pushed up ahead. Wirtz on the left, Sobo on the
Hmm.
right, of course. But unfortunately, all three of them really wanted to press high only. And I
Hmm.
get that's sort of irregular structure, so to say, but no, that's why we need a number six. Trey Neoni, promising player, young, but I don't think he's ready for the job right now. We just get a number six and I'll be like, okay. Like
Hmm.
I think ever since Wijnaldum and Alcantara, Thiago, like Liverpool have just not had a good number six, dude. Sorry,
Fabinho.
Fabinho.
Yeah. No,
Number
So
very, very true.
six, I mean, honestly,
well, CDM,
it's
like
the
we just need a nice CDM and chalo center back Araho. Like Mukesh also said on one of the last few episodes, that's just another body which will make a difference. Joe Gomez is still to play. Yes, I mean he is injury prone, but he can make some sort of difference.
Hmm.
I'm quite optimistic about Liverpool because like they are finally playing better football. Like they are on the front foot. Irala is already taking risks. He removed Words on the 65th minute or something. He
Hmm.
removed and yeah, one more thing. I have I think Gakpo. I think Gakpo could really play well under Iraola. So
if
Yeah.
he
I
stays.
if
If
yeah,
he stays.
if he stays, if you ask me, I would like him to stay one more season. You maybe we could just cash in on a right winger for now, maybe two, one right winger. Maybe you can just risk this season, if not the first half of the season, at least till January, with only Nguma and Gakpo on the left wing, and if with Victor Munoz and whoever comes in, that PSG player man, Mbaye.
Barcola.
Barcola
Barcola.
is left, no? Barcola is left winger, right?
Yeah.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, Barcola's the left
So,
winger.
so the thing is, Barcola comes in, Gakpo is going for sure. I don't. There's no way Rio is gonna play. If Rio plays right wing going forward, then Iraola has lost it, dude. I don't think no chance because like you could see it. Like this guy was trying to cut in and he's just getting intercepted by almost every defender. And
Hmm.
but yeah, to summarize, I am just excited because I like the fact that he's taking risks. I'm like, huh. Even if we lose, let's attack and lose. Like I'll still take that rather
One
than
player I want to talk about from the Liverpool Newcastle match is actually couple
Lewis
players
Miley.
is no is Johan Vissa.
Mm.
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
in partnership with William Osula, who's their young
Yeah.
striker.
Hmm.
Visa is so good. If he
Yeah.
can stay
Yeah,
fit,
dude.
he,
He
he
was
could
good
be
from Brentford also,
talismanic
bro.
for Newcastle.
Yeah.
He was so good to take up the ball. He took up responsibility. Just that is what the mindset is, man. Like, he's not the tallest, he's not the strongest, he's not the fastest, but he wants to take responsibility to take that team forward. And that is a brilliant person to have in your team. If he can
Yeah.
stay fit, he's going to do wonders for Newcastle.
Yeah.
Hmm. Even
Let's
this
quickly.
guy. Uh, what's the guy who came on? Joe Willock. Joe Willock.
Joe, oh, what a
Yeah, he
goal!
also what a that was a good
What
Crazy.
a goal!
substitution and finish. Yeah.
Joe
What
Willock
a
has also been he's been a weird player for Newcastle because when he came in, he started off really well. Then he had a long period where he was just not working out, and
Yeah.
one game only, one goal
he's
only.
never
But
been
let's
able
see.
to cement that
Yeah,
central midfield position because he's he, he's kind of a box to box, but he can't really defend too well.
yeah,
uh he's an attacking midfielder, but he's not all the way through, so it's
yeah,
just you
Hmm.
can't really place him as a
yeah,
part of a three in midfield. He can play somewhere there, but you can't expect him to do a job for you 90 minute after 90 minute, match after match, week after week. It's just not
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Hmm.
But yes, let's talk about the team that Cody Gakpo is probably rumored to be going to, and the team that has made some interesting moves in the transfer market, but still got whooped 3-0 by Brentford. Tottenham
Oh, I
Hotspur,
was
dude. Like
surprised.
under
I was
De Zerbi,
surprised.
Yeah.
you would have thought that after everything that happened last season and after De Zerbi came in for the last few games of the season and managed to keep them in the Premier League,
Mm,
this season under this manager with a full free preseason would be slightly different. But fuck,
yeah.
I feel bad for Spurs fans. Like, it is very clear that Spurs and United were the rightful finalists of the Europa League. The levels of mediocrity across the
Yeah.
board in both these clubs, to be whooped by Brentford after, like, De Zerbi
See,
will have probably killed someone.
Brentford are a very difficult team at their home, at their stadium, and that has been the case even last season. They're a completely different team at home and a completely different team away from home.
Yeah,
So
Hmm.
some would say it was a tricky fixture to begin with. Some would also say our expectations of Spurs were also really high on the back of the summer window they've had. But the reality is they just were outplayed. And how?
yeah,
uh Kinski, I don't know how good or bad a goalkeeper he is, but he just didn't seem, the whole Spurs team didn't seem to be up for it.
hmm.
They've got players like Van Heck and Senesi, Robbo in defense, but I don't know, man. They were just not up for it.
I just feel
Hmm.
like with United as well as Spurs, like the first game week is just getting everybody up to speed. Like it's a write off almost.
So one thing I'd like to point out is United very specifically went in for Baleba instead of any other midfield options that they were looking at. Forget the price and everything, but it's the profile that I'm talking about. Baleba is a strong,
Hmm.
athletic, left-footed central defensive midfielder. He's a proper six who's good on the ball, who can turn on the ball, who's fast,
That's
strong,
true.
and tall. There's not one player in Spurs who matches that profile,
Yeah,
and you need that profile in midfield. Even a Spurs have Onana, sorry, even a Villa have Onana, even Arsenal have a Declan Rice, United had Casemiro, City had Rodri, uh, Chelsea have Caicedo, who's not the tallest, but he's really strong, really
yeah,
tenacious. You just
yeah,
need a six who's willing to do the dirty work. And Tottenham's midfield pairing was Tonali and Bergwall. Tonali doesn't have the legs to do the chasing around for 90, and Bergwall is not the six. He's
yeah,
not a six.
yeah,
So yeah, I think they were just left exposed in the midfield, and which is ironic because they spent so much in midfield, and
yeah,
that is where United and Spurs' transfer uh, philosophy kind of comes into play. They spent 185 million on those two.
yeah,
United spent 140 on Baleba, Santos, and Tielemans. I'm
Yeah,
not saying one for one, maybe those would be better players than the ones you've gotten, but we looked at each profile at what we needed and
yeah.
have hopefully strengthened the midfield.
Fingers crossed on that. Very quickly before we wrap up, the other shocking result, of course, was Brighton whooping Aston Villa
Yeah, I
4-0.
was just gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
We had so many uh, expectations and hopes from Unai Emery's Aston Villa because they've done spectacularly well under him, but they have been decimated in the transfer market. Right? उनका सारा players चला गया. Ezri Konsa, the latest one to leave. Uh, 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 who else? Who else left? Konsa.
uh Morgan Rogers.
Morgan
Telemans.
Rogers went for, yeah, of course. Morgan Rogers to Chelsea, Tillmans to United, and they've got Garnacho. So it's a fuck all transfer window
Oh,
across all aspects.
I'm just looking at their fixtures. They play Arsenal at home next.
Yeah.
Aston Villa. So come on,
Yeah.
Villa, do something for us. Yes, up the
Do
Villa.
you think? But do you think it's
No
it's
chance. It's not
like, see,
happening.
they've
Arsenal are
they've
gonna win
they've
this
they've
one.
got they've got some interesting players as well. Majo they've got who's an interesting
He's
young player.
injured, no?
He's
Majo,
injured.
Majdo.
Yeah, he's injured, but he does have a lot of potential. So whenever he does come back, that's going to be quite interesting. But
Did you all see
it's
that Unai Emery interview? Who's
yeah,
your starting goalkeeper or whatever the reporter? Mark Bizot.
yeah,
And he just kept repeating Mark Bizot like 5 times
yeah,
across different questions. Like
yeah.
Mark Bizot.
But now they've got Zion Suzuki,
Yeah.
who
Wow.
Yeah.
is
Oh
a
yeah. Oh yeah.
spectacular
Yeah.
goalkeeper. Who
Japan
is,
Absolutely.
goalkeeper.
I'm telling you, he is going to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world. I feel that.
100%.
I knew he
United
was
were
gonna
also
be.
in for him at
Yeah,
one
Yeah,
point.
I knew a Premier League club is gonna cash in on him. Like
yeah.
I was actually thinking
United
it
were
could have
linked
been
with
like
him.
a
Yeah,
Brighton,
United
Newcastle,
were linked with him. United
Fulham.
were linked with him.
Sorry?
I said United were linked with him for a long
Yeah.
time before
Yeah.
they settled on Sunny Lamins. But
Are United still linked with the Newcastle left back
Lewis Hall.
Lewis
Lewis
Hall.
Hall?
So
Lewis Hall.
we are linked to him, but Matthias Jasler, right after the Newcastle Liverpool match, came out very. I think it was Peter Schmeichel interviewing him, and Schmeichel very outright said that Manchester United are looking to buy a left back, and he was just straight up, no chance, it's not happening. So kind of shut the doors to that. United seem to be in for Alec Balde from Barcelona,
Hmm.
What?
and yeah, if that
Dude,
deal
that's a
does come to
good.
happen, it would be a brilliant deal. Absolutely. Balde was also
I will be
left out
so
of
jealous
the
because I like that
Balde
player.
was left out of Barcelona's game week 1 squad. He's absolutely fine, fit, playing, was training, but still left out. So just those minor hints that kind of come out of the
Hmm.
Twitter side of the transfer market.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just hope we're able to pull off a deal there.
So wait, who are United's left backs? Luke Shaw and was
Dogo.
Luke Shaw,
Lukshaw Dorgu.
right? But
Harry Amas, if you are looking at
Yeah.
younger.
decent, no Dorgu and
Yeah, but
I
Dorgu,
don't know.
where does he play? God knows. Luke Shaw can't play.
Dorgu
Luke
is a
Shaw is
left wing
done, dude.
back.
Luke Shaw has
Dorgu
been
is a
playing
left.
with United for what, 8 seasons, 9 seasons now, no? Seven,
More
More,
than
maybe
10.
more,
More, more,
more.
more than
more.
10.
Mourinho got him in probably 2015. I think it's his 11th, 10th or 11th season.
Hmm.
Yeah, please stay at United. Retire at this glorious club.
हाँ उसको टेस्टिमोनियल तो मिलेगा अभी.
Sure, why not? Right,
नहीं यार,
bench पे
but
बैठा भाई.
yeah, but like Ronak was saying, the profile of Dorgu is left wing back, right? Like he made
Yeah.
sense in a five at the back under Amorim, but now that we are not
He
playing
was
that
the
system
best
anymore,
signing under Amorim. Like
yeah,
for that role, I don't see a better left wing back than Dorgo.
yeah, yeah,
Absolutely, but if the position changes, the formation changes, stuff changes.
yeah, yeah. But do you think Lewis Hall is going to be the one that makes a difference for this United team?
I would take Balde over Hall. I just
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Balde
yeah.
any day, man. The
So
fact
I
that you
don't
even
want a
I'm
Lewis Hall.
just listening to this only makes me feel jealous. Like because
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
like Balde, dude. From what
You
I've
know,
seen at him at Barca, like wow, great player.
when I mean, even the links with Balde have really been surprising to me because I was assuming that when we're not getting Lewis Hall for whatever 60, 70, 80 million, I think because Newcastle are really gonna, dig in their feet to not sell him.
hmm.
Uh, I didn't think that deal was ever going to happen. I thought United would go in someone like a Raum from Leipzig,
Hmm.
who I think was a release clause for 30-35 million.
Yeah.
And we all know Omar Barada loves release clause.
Yep.
You just go in, pay, and you get the player. But if they are exploring a deal for Balde, this is where there's been so much criticism over United's transfer
Hmm.
dealings over the past so many seasons. But this is where you kind of see that there is some thinking behind it. Our recruitment over the past 2 seasons since Ineos have come in has been spectacular. They've
Yeah.
taken their time. They've not spent huge money, or maybe they have where they needed to last year on Sheshko, on Mbomo, on Cunha, but they didn't go out spending 85 million on Mateus Fernandez and 100 on Tonali. It wouldn't have been the right thing for United.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm quite happy with those dealings, and fingers crossed. Like hopefully it works out for United in terms of the
I do.
transfers that are
Yeah.
made, and the ones that go forward. But just coming back to Aston Villa before we
Brighton. Yeah.
wrap up, uh, where do we see this Villa side going this season, right, under Emery? Because we know Emery is a
Seventh.
spectacular coach,
Bottom
but
half.
it's going to be very tough. Also because it looks like Ollie Watkins might be on his way out as well,
Yeah.
and
What?
if he
Who?
leaves, then it'll be a
Then they're gonna buy Nicholas Jackson off of Chelsea.
yeah, but again, like, is that a good signing for them? Because it's not like Nicholas Jackson has set the Premier League alight, right? Like, you are talking about replacing Ollie Watkins, who's been a talisman for Aston Villa, and I know he's not getting any younger, so this is the right time to cash in on him. Fair enough, but they're going to miss his goals,
Who is
especially when
Watkins
Rogers is
linked
also
with?
not there.
Al
Morgan Rogers
Hilal.
Nah,
and Man
shouldn't happen.
United, outside links to Man United as well, because of course every fucking person is linked with Man United.
Yeah.
तेरे को भी लिंक करेंगे नितिन, तू एंड्रूज पे खेल रहा है ना, एक वीडियोस
Yeah,
अपलोड
दो
करते रहता है तेरे
मस्त
इंस्टाग्राम पे, कोई तो देखेगा यूनाइटेड का स्काउट और
हर
बोलेगा
दो
ओमर
दो
बराडा को
तीन तीन
बोलो ये
हफ्ते
नेथन नेथन
में
गोम्स है।
स्टोरी डालता हूँ मैं। हाँ फिर टैप इन मारेगा मैं, ठीक है, मारेगा
वो
ना बस।
वो कोई तो बोलेगा ना, चीफ स्काउट बोलेगा ओमर बराडा को, वी हैव अ पोर्चुगीज टैलेंट नेथन गोमेश, जो गोमेश का भाई है।
रिलीज क्लॉज भी है, वन रुपीस।
रिलीज क्लॉज ऑफ
2
अनलिमिटेड सौरपोतेल
and Vindaloo with Poi
with Poi, of
add-ons.
course, with Poi.
Add-ons.
All right, that is as good a time as any to end this episode. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening and watching. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can reach us on our social media. Ronak is on Instagram at
At Ronak Vikamse.
Nathan is on Instagram at
It's Nathan Gomes,
not
not
Gomesh.
Gomez. Yes.
And I'm on Instagram at Amograndi. Of course, we're also on Instagram as a podcast at Cornerflag Pod. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Hit that subscribe button right now if you haven't done so. Tell your friends about it. And look out for us when we come back next. We will come back on Friday. Hopefully, maybe. Fingers crossed. आगे क्या होगा देखते हैं. Apologies for not making it this Friday. मैं सो गया था. बहुत नींद आ गई थी guys. बहुत. Like मैं मर गया. I honestly, I finished my meeting, which was supposed to end at 7, by the way. It ended at 5:30. I thought I'll take a quick nap because I was on 1 hour of sleep. I just went and lay down. Immediately, I have passed out. I don't remember anything, like dream, kuch nahi, just blank. And I wake up to like 15 missed calls from my wife, 3 missed calls from Ronak, messages from everyone saying, "Bhai, are you okay? Where's the link? Are we doing a stream or not?" And I've
1
woken
hour
up at
of sleep.
9:20. 9:24 hours. I was
Wow.
just passed out, dude, knocked out, unconscious.
1
Like
hour
people
of
are wondering
sleep you were on.
if I've died. Yeah, 1 hour of sleep.
Wow.
I shot for an ad all night. Got home, basically went to set at 11 p.m. Shot till 7:30 a.m. Got home by 9 a.m. Freshened up, left for a narration at 10 a.m. Finished that narration at 2 p.m. Came home, quickly had lunch, got in a writing session at 2:30 p.m. That writing session lasted till 5:30 p.m. So I was just back to back to back to
Dude,
back.
I feel tired listening to this.
Yeah, 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 exactly. But yes, that was that, and this is this. But yes, hopefully this will not be the case next Friday. We'll be back to preview game week 2. मजा आएगा. FPL के थोड़े चर्चे करेंगे हम in the midweek, and until then, it is goodbye from us. So say bye, Ronak.
Bye-bye, guys.
Say bye, Nathan.
See you guys. Peace.
And it's bye from me.